Welcome back to my channel, Gimme Etc. I'm your host, Etc. Dude. And today we are continuing our playthrough of Madoka Magica Portable, The Wish I Prayed For, the Sayaka chapter. And in the last video, we saw a different timeline. Kind of similar to the first one, Sayaka was not even in the realm of being a magical girl, but suddenly she's out of the loop of everything. So her best friend Madoka is a magical girl, and she suddenly made this new friend, Mami. They become incredibly close, and that's cause for concern for her. But then comes in the new transfer student, Homura, and the same thing. There's all of a sudden this near instant connection. So she's the only one left out. Is eventually found out that she can become a magical girl, but no one says anything about that. Everyone just makes it kind of seem like she's crazy, that no one can see Cube, even though they all can. You kind of, through learning it all, figure out that perhaps there was reason that for this because, the more magical girls, the more grief seeds you need, and that could cause an issue down the line. All in all, Sayaka's dealing with Kyosuke's despair, as he's kind of coming to terms with the fact that he might not be able to play the violin, but at the same time, maybe not so much. This and more will be found out as we continue to play through, so let's go ahead and get started. It is now noon on day 3. This is after the girls Madoka, Mami, and Homura have defeated the witch Patricia. Sayaka's still out of the loop, has no idea that this is going on in the background. This is why the girls are so close. To her, everything is still flowers and sunshine, for lack of a better phrase. But anyways, here we are. It's noon. We have 3 options: Sayaka, Madoka, and Kyoko, who is just being introduced at this part right here. But since it's a Sayaka chapter, we're going to stick with Sayaka options when available. Somehow I hate myself. Is it because Madoka made a new friend and has secrets I don't know about? How is that my business? It shouldn't be my problem. I just don't know why I'm depressed. I'm such an idiot. Who's calling me? It's from Madoka. I won't answer. I am unable to answer the phone right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Hello, Sayaka? It's Madoka. Are you too sick to answer the phone? I'm worried about you. I hope you get well soon and come to school. I feel lonely without you here. I'll call you later. Madoka, I knew she'd say something sweet like that. She's lonely without me? Who's it now? It's Mami. I'll answer it. Hello? Sayaka? It's me, Mami. How are you dealing with your cold? Right. I was just a little under the weather, but it's not too bad. Me, Madoka, Hitomi, and Homura, we're all worried about you. Everyone's worried about me? That's because we're all your friends, see? Do you need any help? Please don't hesitate to ask. I'm fine. I'm feeling pretty energetic already. I was even thinking of going to school this afternoon. Ah, that's good to hear. But don't take it too hard. You should get some sleep today. Mommy, thanks for your concern. Well, see you at school tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I'm really pathetic. I can't keep going on like this. Sayaka's karma increased by 10. It's now the evening of day 3, and our only option is Sayaka. And from her last interaction, we've seen that she's in a bit of a depression, in which she doesn't know how to deal with what's going on. Because again, Madoka has made new friends. She has secrets with them, but she's Madoka's best friend. So that's just making her feel uneasy, kind of like she's almost being replaced. And she didn't go to school, so all the girls decided to check up on her. And first, Madoka calls. She decides not to answer, but when Mami calls, she answers and learns that even Mami considers her a friend. So that is something that just kind of brings her back to it, but at the same time she's still feeling just like a extra wheel in this whole friendship. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue the story. I'm the one who missed school, yet I chose to come here. What should I say if Madoka and the others see me like this? I'll say I've been able to move around all afternoon. Yeah, that's a good excuse. The only person I can see and talk to right now is Kyosuke. That's right. I'll talk to him about what happened with Madoka and the others. I'm sure he'll understand. I do have a new CD for him as well. Hi Kyosuke. I came to see you. Oh, hey Sayaka. I brought you another CD. I highly recommend you listen to it. Here, I'll play the CD. What a beautiful song. Because of how I am, everyone seems to think listening to classical music doesn't suit me. When I guess the name of a song or something, people get surprised, so much that people respect me. It's only because you taught me about it. If you hadn't, I wouldn't have had the chance to listen to this kind of music at all. By the way, Kyosuke, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Sayaka, you. What is it? Are you trying to bully me? Huh? Why do you still make me listen to music? Are you trying to harass me? What? I do it because you like music. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to listen to music. I can't even play myself. Kyosuke! Who needs this anyways? Stop! Stop it! I don't care what happens to this hand. Stop it. Kyosuke, please stop. I beg of you, please. crying. Kyosuke, your hand. It's bleeding. Hold on. I'll get a nurse now. It's fine. It's fine, really. I can't move it. I can't even feel the pain anymore. Why is my hand like this? I don't care what happens anymore. I'm sorry for telling you all this. You didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I think I know how you feel. Please. Give me some time alone now. And now we're in the morning of day 4. Again, our only choice is Sayaka. And that's good, you know, following along with her story. In the last interaction, as she's basically ditching school, she decides to go visit Kyosuke because she believes that Kyosuke would understand and be able to relate, and not just that, be someone who can listen to her. And right now she desperately needs to be heard. But instead, things take a turn for the worse, in which Kyosuke basically falls into more of a depression. He starts to feel that Sayaka's attacking him, and in this case, not, you know, in the physical sense, but in the sense of like, hey, here's some new music, and I'm playing this for you because I know you can't play music anymore. Of course, he's going through his own ocean of emotions, and Sayaka doesn't know what to do with that. Of course, in one of the other timelines, we've seen that this is where Kibe stepped in and made his proposal for the wish, but that hasn't happened yet. So, again, Sayaka's just a regular girl in a regular world where the sun goes up and the sun goes down and nothing else happens. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue the story. What do I do about Kyosuke? I don't know what to do. Who do I talk to? Ah, that's right. I'll talk to Madoka. If it's Madoka, she'll listen to me. I'm sure she'll understand my feelings. I only got 60 points. What for? It was for my math quiz. I guess I'll have to get better at it. How do I explain this to my mom? Well, I think you did quite a great job. I think this quiz was quite difficult. Right. I don't think there's anything to be sad about. You'll do your best next time. You think so? Okay. I'll go for 70 points next time. You should aim for 100 points instead. 100 points? I'll have to work very hard then. Can I have a word with you both? Kyubey, what's going on? Don't tell me there's a witch round this time, is there? No, I've been talking to Mommy, and there's something I want to propose to you two. Madoka, Homura, why don't you try out some special training to become stronger magical girls? Special training? I'm concerned about some things, and I want to make you both stronger. Mommy's on board with it. I see. So Mommy wants to make us stronger. I'd prefer to do it after you both finish school, but I'll be patrolling, so how about lunchtime? I see. Yeah, I guess I could do some training after I eat. That could work out for us. Great. Let's start training at lunchtime then. Madoka, are you busy? Hi, Sayaka. What is it? I need to talk to you about something. What do you want to talk about? Well, it's a long story, so I'd like to talk to you about it during lunch today, or something. During lunch break? Yeah, I don't think I can wait after lunch, so... I'm sorry, Sayaka. After I eat, I have to go do some things during lunch break. Huh? I'm sorry. Can we set this up for another time? Mommy, Hitomi, and even the new student will be there. I don't want to do it with them there. Oh, I see. No, it's not that big of a deal. It'll be fine when we're all eating together. Uh, okay. I'm really sorry. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Don't worry about it. It's not like I'm asking you for advice on my problems. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Madoka, your next class is about to begin. That's right. We have a field trip next. Sayaka, let's go together. Oops, sorry. I don't think I'm ready. You can go ahead without me. Okay, no problem. I don't understand. Why can't we hang out during lunchtime? Madoka, I feel like you're leaving me too. It's like we're becoming distant. We've now moved to noon on day 4. Our two options are Sayaka and Homura. And as we saw, Sayaka did do her best to try to reach out to Madoka and just have someone to talk to. Unfortunately, the secret workings in the background that are happening with the fact that Madoka is a magical girl aren't helping the situation. So, Sayaka's feeling this as Madoka's basically leaving her, and she needs someone that she could talk to. Someone who is her closest friend, and right now that's not even possible. So unfortunately for Sayaka, all she can do is, put on a good face and keep moving forward. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue our story. I guess I can't talk to anyone about Kyosuke. I really don't know what to do. Looks like Madoka isn't going to stay after she eats. Hitomi, being Hitomi as always, has to leave school early because she needs to go home or something. Mommy's gone somewhere else, right? Same goes for that transfer student. I don't know why Madoka hasn't been acting like herself lately. Is it Mommy's fault? Or is it the transfer student's fault? Could it be that it's my fault? That's not right, is it? We've been together for so long. Well, it's a mistake to talk to Madoka about Kyosuke, isn't it? I'll just deal with it on my own. I guess I'll have to make up with Kyosuke soon. But I don't have any excuse to buy CDs anymore. Sayaka's karma increased by 10. Now we move to the evening on day 4. And our only choice is Sayaka, so we're going to end up continuing her story here. But in her lunchtime interaction, when she was thinking aloud, we've learned that she's kind of beat around the bush and blamed everybody, and then ultimately pointing the fingers back at herself, stating that it might be her own fault that her and Madoka have basically fallen out with each other. Of course, then she also thinks about the whole thing with Kyosuke and decides to put on a brave front, like she has been doing, rather than finding that outlet, which is supposed to be Madoka, and talking it out with her. So now she's going to the hospital to go make up with Kyosuke. So let's go ahead and check that out. Hey Kyosuke, can I come in? I didn't bring any rare CDs today, but I wanted to have a talk with you. Sayaka, please go home today. Uh, I, I'll find you a good CD next time. It's not that. I just don't want to see anyone today. Please, just go home. Kyosuke, what's wrong? You don't seem like your usual self. They told me to give up. Give up? That can't be right. The doctor told me to give up playing. He said a recovery was impossible with today's medicine. But that's not true. My hand will never work again. I'll never be cured. Unless by something like magic or a miracle. By magic or miracle? So just leave. I don't want to see anyone anymore. There's nothing left for me. So please, just get out of here. Please don't make me suffer anymore. Crying. Kyosuke. Okay, I understand. I'm going home for now. But be strong, Kyosuke. Miracles do happen. I'm sure of it. I can't do magic, but miracles will come your way. I'll be back another time. See you later. Kyosuke was crying. What should I do? He said he doesn't want to see me. Madoka. Hitomi. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How can I possibly make a miracle happen? Crying. Do you want to save Kyosuke Kamijo? Oh, who's there? My name is Kibe. What the hell are you? That slimy thing just spoke. This may come as a surprise to you, but Sayaka Miki, I'm here to ask you a favor. A favor? I want you to make a contract with me and become a magical girl. A magical girl? If you become a magical girl, I'll grant you any wish you want. A wish? It doesn't matter what it is. I can make any miracle happen. Miracle? Sayaka Miki, will you become a magical girl? Uh, what's this all of a sudden? You may not know it, but artists are very fragile people. Some are painters, some are writers, and some are actors. They're highly talented individuals. However, when they suffer a setback or are left heartbroken, they'd rather choose to die. There's no being weaker than them in this world. What what are you trying to say? Sayaka Miki, don't you want to save Kyosuke Kamijo? Uh, I... Then make a contract with me and become a magical girl. If you become a magical girl, I'll grant you any wish you make. You're wrong. What do you mean by that? Kyosuke, he's not weak like you think he is. Sayaka's karma increased by 20. We've now moved into the night of day 4, and our only option is still Sayaka, which is good. We're just continuing along with her story. While she went to go apologize to Kyosuke and, of course, talk to him just in general, Kyosuke was in a different state. He was both angered and depressed at the same time, having learned that the doctors basically told him, give up, your hand isn't working anymore, you're not going to be able to play music. Before, he was a little bit more hopeful that he would be able to, if not play fully, at least teach people. But now he's in this depressed mood, and that's not helping the situation. He also had sent away Sayaka, basically saying, I don't need you here, I don't want anyone around, because he's basically this full ball of emotions, mostly anger. And as Sayaka leaves his room, she is met with Kyubei. Kyubei now finally making the offer for her to become a magical girl, but also stating that artists in general are these people of a weaker mindset, that they take things more heavier than ourselves, This being part of the ploy for Kyubei to get Sayaka to become a magical girl, but it doesn't work. Sayaka runs off. What will come of it, who knows, but let's go ahead and continue and figure that out. Sayaka Miki, have you thought about becoming a magical girl? Can you hear me? Sayaka Miki. I was wondering what you were going to say, you little slime ball. I don't want to hear it. Seriously? A magical girl? You make wishes come true? You make miracles happen? Look, there's no such thing as magic and miracles. No magic. No miracles. There is such thing as magic and miracles. That's what I'm here for. Shut up. Shut up, shut up. Stop following me. Oh, it looks like it's starting to rain. You're so annoying. Didn't I tell you to stop following me? I'll follow you wherever you go, because I want you to become a magical girl. I'm not one, and I don't want to be one. You're right. After all, it's your decision. But the existence of witches are what torment vulnerable people. Yes, people like Kyosuke Kamijo. Witches? What the hell are you talking about? Magic? Miracles? Now it's about witches? Are you trying to make me into some kind of magical being? And you said something about Kyosuke's suffering? What do you mean by that? Are you ready to listen now? I'm asking you to become a magical girl in exchange for a wish. Magical girls fight to defeat witches. Witches take advantage of people's weaknesses and cast curses on them. Anyone cursed by these witches will die. That includes people who feel stagnant in life, who have lost hope in life, and even fragile artists like Kyosuke Kamijo. Witches are responsible for mass murders, unexplained disappearances, and group suicides. Is all of that true? Yes, it's true. That's why I make magical girls out of girls who have the potential. I ask them to fight these witches. In exchange, I'll grant them any wish. That's what we call a miracle. Miracle. You're able to see me, which means you have the makings of a magical girl. And so, I have a favor to ask. Sayaka Miki, you have a wish you want to come true, don't you? A miracle you want to make reality. I do have a wish I want to come true. A miracle to happen. Kyosuke Kamijo is being targeted by a witch right now. Only a magical girl can defeat it. Kyosuke? 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 Kyosuke! He's not here. Kyosuke, where are you? Oh no! Kyosuke? 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 Sayaka. Stay back. Kyosuke? What the hell are you doing out here? Get away! There's no point in being alive anymore. What are you talking about? Get off from there. It's too dangerous. Shut up! You have no idea what I'm going through. I know. I know what you're going through. I know that the pain you feel is killing you. You're lying. You don't know. But I do. Then just let me die. If I can't play the violin, my life is meaningless. If I jump from here, it'll all be over. I'll be free from this suffering. Kyosuke. Sayaka. Thank you for everything you've done. Stop! Sayaka, let go of me. No! I won't let go. Sayaka, let me go. Let me go. Please. Just let me die. Kyosuke. Is Kyosuke Kamijo back in his hospital room? Yeah, the doctor put him under a dose of sedatives. You know, about what you said earlier. What did I say earlier? When you talked about magical girls, Ah, what about it? Kyosuke was being manipulated by a witch? I'm not sure about that. If he was being controlled by a witch, he would have been inscribed with a kiss. I didn't have time to check, but if there is a witch's kiss, Kamijo Kyosuke will try to kill himself again. I didn't know witches were that terrible. Even if he wasn't cursed by a witch, Kyosuke Kamijo may be trapped in the fragility inherent in artists. If I become a magical girl, I can make any wish come true, right? Of course you can. I can make you a magical girl right here and now if you have a wish to make. Okay, I've made up my mind. I wish to heal Kyosuke's hand. In exchange, I'll become a magical girl. That's what you're wishing for? Yes, I wish to heal Kyosuke's hand. And to prevent others from going through the same ordeal, I'll become a magical girl and fight witches. Okay, well then, let's get started. Your wish has been granted. The contract has been made. Uh, what's going on? This ball of light, it's coming from my chest. It's your soul gem. It is your source of magical power and proof that you are a magical girl. My soul gem? It's part of your destiny now. Take the soul gem into your hands. This is my destiny. This is my soul gem. Release it now. Unleash your new power. What's this? I am... You're finally a magical girl now. Wow. Those who have soul gems in their hands will be tasked with fighting witches. If magical girls are born from wishes. Witches are beings born from curses. Just as magical girls sow hope, witches spread despair. These witches don't look like normal people. Negative impulses, such as anxiety, suspicion, excessive anger, and hatred. They are bringing all of these kinds of misery to the world. So that's what a witch is. You're a magical girl now. You're destined to fight witches. I'm counting on you. Wait, Kyosuke. What about Kyosuke and his hand? It's like I said. Your wish has been granted. Kyosuke Kamijo's injuries have completely healed. Thank goodness. In exchange for that wish, you're destined to fight witches. Understood. I'm ready for this. I'll fight these witches, whatever the hell they are. As a magical girl, I vow to destroy every one of them. We've now moved to noon on day 5, and our two choices are Madoka and Sayaka. But let's dissect what happened the night before. So while still basically wandering and hanging around the hospital, Kyubey kept following Sayaka. Kind of more aggressive than usual, in the same manner that he did for Madoka in the timeline we know from the manga, wanting her to become a magical girl. Sayaka not wanting to believe this, because who would believe that even though the proof should be there, Kyubey itself doesn't stand out as a normal creature. What if that existed? You'd kind of be a little bit more inclined to believe the other part would exist. Just one and one there. But anyways, with hearing what Kyubey had to say, she started to become worried about Kyosuke, only to figure out that yes, he was trying to kill himself. More so by his own fragile state, that what's the point on living if he can't do what he loves to do? I'm pretty sure a lot of us would go through that same scenario. Sayaka manages to save his life and then turns around to become a magical girl. She makes the contract to fix his hand in exchange for becoming a magical girl. Now she is part of the secret club, but do the other girls sense that? Do they know that Sayaka has become a magical girl? Or is that kept secret from them? Do they all not know this overall? Well, anyways, let's go ahead and continue the story and figure that out. Wow, a lot has happened yesterday. From now on, I have to fight against witches as a magical girl. It's what I have to do. Sayaka? Oh, Homura, what is it? Do you have a moment to talk? Hmm? So what did you want to talk about? Um, well, what is it? You came all this way to see me because you had something to tell me. Sayaka, I just wanted to say Madoka isn't avoiding you. It's just that she has other priorities right now. But I promise that things between you and Madoka will go back to normal. Go back to normal? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I'm now a magical girl. Things can't go back to the way they were. From now on, you have to keep this secret from Madoka. Sorry, I appreciate your concern, but I don't want you to be too worried about that. What? Right. I have a lot of things to do. I have so much on my plate too, you know? Hey, don't give me that look. I appreciate having this talk with you, Homura. Sayaka. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 20. Homura's emotionality increased by 10. We've now moved into the evening of day 6, and our only choice is Sayaka in this part. Her interaction at school, pretty obvious that none of the girls can sense other magical girls, at least not that we're aware of. Mami would be the more veteran one, and she would be able to be our barometer of knowing whether or not that's possible. Of course, now it's two groups of people keeping the same secret from one another. Sayaka's now a magical girl, and she's keeping this secret from Madoka, but Madoka has been a magical girl, and she's been keeping this secret from Sayaka. Once they hash this out, what's going to happen? Who knows? It could be a ball of anger, happiness, joy, deceit, everything. We'll figure that out when it happens, but let's continue the story, and it looks like Sayaka's going to go to the hospital, go see the results of her wish. How are you feeling, Kyosuke? I'm feeling pretty good. Thank goodness. Will you finally be able to leave the hospital? Ah, just a few more medical examinations and I'll be out of here. That's great news. It's strange, isn't it? The doctors have no idea how my hand suddenly healed. That's right. But I know my hand's better than anyone. You were right, Sayaka. Miracles really do exist, don't they? Yeah, they sure do. My hand's finally back to normal. What about yourself as a whole, Kyosuke? Do you feel any pain in your body? Not at all. Hardly any pain, if anything. It's almost as if the accident was a bad dream. I can't wait to get out of here and go to school. I'm so glad to hear this. You have no idea. What is it? About that other day. I said a lot of terrible things to you. I'm very sorry. There, don't worry about it. Don't remind me of anything weird. You should be excited right now. Okay then. I'm glad to hear you say that. And it was you who stopped me back then. You helped me through so much. Of course. That's what friends are for. I just want to hear you play the violin again. Thank you. The only person who ever thought that about me was you. That's not true. Everyone's been waiting to hear you play again. That's true. I'll get you out of here as soon as I can. I've got a lot of catching up to do. By the way, Kyosuke. What is it? You know, when you get out of the hospital... When I get out? Can we walk to school together? Of course. I'm very grateful for everything you've done for me. Really? I'm so happy. Oh no. I took his hand and we looked at each other. Am I gonna be okay? Am I blushing? I'm being too self-conscious. Did you notice if my face got red? This is fine, right? Kyosuke. Sayaka, do you have a minute? Kyubei, can't you see I was having a nice moment here? It's what magical girls do. I need you to listen. A witch's barrier has appeared in the hospital. Are you serious? It's far worse when a witch's curse haunts a hospital. The life force will be sucked out of sick people, and they will not be able to see it coming. And with Kyosuke still in the hospital, it won't be surprising if something like before happened. I won't let that happen. I'm sorry, Kyosuke, but I have to go. Oh, okay then. Don't worry, I'll be back. You'll be at the hospital for a while, right? Ah, yeah. I still have rehab to do. My legs still need to recover. Got it. I'll see you another time. Okay. I want to be with Kyosuke, but I have to fulfill my mission as a magical girl. Sorry, Kyosuke. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 50. We've now moved into the night of day 6. And our only option is Sayaka, and we're going to go into a witch's labyrinth. This will be Sayaka's first, well, fight with any witch as a magical girl in this timeline. And just as she was having a nice moment with Kyosuke, seeing that his hand had recovered, that he had recovered in his emotional mental state, suddenly this witch comes to the hospital, and as we've learned from previous chapters, that's not a good thing. So Sayaka is going to go deal with that, and now that she's a magical girl, she even feels more inclined to want to do this. Not like she knew about it before, but she feels like it's more of her duty to protect the weak. So anyways, let's go ahead and follow the story and figure out what's going on. There it is, right there. You have to be careful. Witches are strong. I know. I'll do my best, for Kyosuke's sake. Yeah, that's right. A girl in love is a girl that's strong. I'm going to take it down. Witches are pretty damn tough, aren't they? It's not a good idea to rush into a fight. Balance is important in battle. Even if you tell me that, I've never done this before, so I don't know how to do that. You may be right. It's probably more difficult to fight a witch all of a sudden. What? You're saying there's still more out there? A witch's familiar creates barriers. They're weaker, but by killing people, they become witches themselves. Then I'll have to defeat those familiars too. I'm not going to let those witches kill anyone. Not in a world where Kyosuke and I live. I'm going to defeat them all. I'm going to be a hero of justice. That's what I'm going to do. But that's not enough. Look at your soul gem. It's cloudy. I don't remember it being like this. Your soul gem is becoming tainted. Think of the glow of the soul gem as your magical power. What? So if it gets cloudy, I can't use magic? That's right. Do you remember what the witch dropped earlier? You mean this? You told me to pick it up, so I did, but... That is the grief seed witches carry, if you bring it close to your soul gem. Oh, The cloudiness is gone. It's clean now. Yes, that's how you get rid of the cloudiness in your soul gem. So that's how it's supposed to work? Well, I guess I'll just keep this with me. But that's also a witch's egg. What? This is a witch's egg? Yes, after you use them a few times, I can take them from you. I see. So it's not enough just to fight without putting some thought to it. That's right. That's what I mean by balance. The familiars don't carry grief seeds. The more you fight them, the less magic you'll have available. But familiars kill people too, right? That's correct. Then that's no excuse. Whether it's a familiar or not, I'll defeat them all. I won't let anyone kill Kiosuke or anyone here in Mitakihara. I'm going to be a righteous magical girl. A girl in love is a girl that is strong. Are you dating Kiosuke Kamijo? What? What? Where did that come from? You've been saying you're doing this for Kiosuke Kamijo's sake numerous times now. It sounds like you and Kiosuke Kamijo are romantically involved, but you're not, are you? Well... Does Kamijo Kiosuke like you the same way, to begin with? Well... I like him. I mean, he's really nice to me, and we're good friends. Maybe that's just what you want to think. That's not true. This is so embarrassing. Anyways, a witch doesn't stand a chance against a girl in love. Do you understand? I don't think I understand your thought process. You don't have to understand. Anyways, I'm going to continue to find and defeat these witches. I understand. All I want is for you to become a strong magical girl. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 80. Obtain H and Elly's grief seed. Now we reached the night of day 8, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. That was this playthrough of Madoka Magica Portable, The Wish I Prayed For, the Sayaka chapter, in which we've followed along with Sayaka and seen her mental state overall, where she basically felt as if she was losing Madoka the entire time, not knowing that in the background Madoka is a magical girl and she's doing her best to keep the city of Mitakihara safe, and by, you know, that same degree, keeping Sayaka safe. While this is going on, Sayaka has to deal with Kyosuke's mental state. He's basically gotten the worst news that his hand no longer works, and he's not dealing with that very well. Only then is she approached by Kyubei, who aggressively tries to turn her into a magical girl. At first, Sayaka, denies that request, finding it to be crazy, even though being able to see Kyubei is one other thing all of its own. But once she becomes one, she and Madoka basically are playing the same game, not knowing it. So they're both magical girls, they're both keeping secrets from each other, and they're both trying to protect one another without knowing it. This then leads to Sayaka going to go deal with her first witch all by herself, no other support like Madoka Mami or Homura. So she gets to do that, and just like before, Kyubei is still kind of building this sense of distrust, in which it might just be that in the tone in which he speaks, but it saying that maybe Kyosuke doesn't feel the same way about Sayaka, even though Sayaka keeps stating that, everything is for her and Kyosuke that she's doing this for, and that a girl in love is a strong magical girl. All in all, this is just happening within the city. So on one side, Madoka and her team are fighting witches, and then by herself, not knowing this, Sayaka's fighting witches. When the two will meet, what will happen, who knows? But we'll figure that out in another episode. So until then, thanks everybody for watching.